When working as an open source researcher, journalist, or human rights advocate, digital safety is not only about protecting yourself. It's also about safeguarding your sources, your research, and people you collaborate with. Welcome to the Bellingcat's Tech Series. In this video, we'll give you an overview of things that we do to protect our online safety and give you tips on how to strengthen yours. Hi there, my name is Ganesh. I'm a researcher and part of the investigative tech team at Bellingcat. And in this video, I'll give you some key things to start with when you want to start strengthening your digital safety. Digital safety is very personal. Not everyone faces the same risks. This depends on the type of work you do, the devices you're working, your online profile, and the people you work with. Therefore, it's good to begin thinking about your personal circumstances. It is important for researchers to assess potential threats specific to them by frequently running threat modeling exercises. You can, for example, map out your adverse risks of exposure, types of attacks you might face, like phishing or surveillance, and think of how you could mitigate those risks for yourself. But it's important not to get paranoid. That's why you want to create a bit of insight in the steps you could take. This video includes some tips, but maybe our tips don't really relate to your current circumstances. Or there might be other things for you to think about. There is no way to make one video that fits everyone, but we hope to give you a good insight in things for you to consider. If you're doing research into sensitive topics, it's very important to separate your personal and professional digital identities. Firstly, because it's good for your mental hygiene to keep a strong boundary between your work and your personal life, but also to ensure your digital safety. You can separate these entities by using separate devices and alias accounts that are not linked to your real name or profiles. You can also use separate SIM cards for sensitive assignments. Yeah, I know, this one might be self-explanatory, but passwords, and let me rephrase, good passwords are just the crucial beginning of good digital security. A good password is long, complex, and unique, combining uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Try to avoid using personal information, common words, or predictable patterns. Ever heard about passphrases? This is when you combine multiple random words to get a very long password. To remember all these long and complex passwords, it's helpful to use a password manager. These are apps or websites that allow you to securely store passwords for different accounts and profiles. The next layer of security you can add to your account is two-factor authentication, 2FA. You can set up two-factor authentication for almost all apps and accounts that contain sensitive or valuable information, like email, financial, or work-related platforms. It typically combines the usual password you use to access an account with something external of the device you're currently logging in on. This can be a phone, security key, or an authentication app. An easy thing to install is an authentication app such as Google Authenticator or Authy. Another possibility is using a security key. This is a small electronic key you can plug into your device to verify it's you that's trying to log in. What if you lose your device? The last thing you want is somebody finding it and accessing your data. That's why encryption is key, and you can encrypt much more than just your device. Like your storage, for example. You can use encrypted drivers or encrypted cloud services with robust security features for backup. One service you can use is TraceRead, and you can also use Google Drive with client-side encryption. But you can also encrypt your device, your router, your browser, or your communication, for example. To communicate with others, choose end-to-end encrypted platforms. These services make sure only the intended recipient can read your messages. A good service for this is the app Signal, for example. You might have heard of tools like Find My Device for Android or Find My Phone for Apple. They're available on most devices. When your device gets lost or stolen, this program allows you to locate, lock, or erase your device remotely. There are also software tools available that offer similar services. It's important to set up these tools in advance so you're ready to respond in an emergency and keep your personal data safe. And don't forget to check if the tool is updated and enabled once in a while. Okay, let's check your internet connection. You might be aware your local train station might not have the most secure Wi-Fi network, but there's many things you can do to make your home network secure. Make sure to change the default admin credentials and set a strong, unique password for your Wi-Fi. Additionally, if you take a look at the settings, enabling MAC address filtering can help restrict unauthorized devices from connecting. You can also disable WPS, Wi-Fi Protected Setup. This is a known security vulnerability that can be exploited. If you're buying a new router, check if it's using WPA3 encryption. At the time of the recording, this is the latest and most secure standard of router encryption. When browsing the internet, especially on a public network, your data could be exposed. Your internet provider, advertisers, and even hackers on public Wi-Fi might see what you're doing. That's why a VPN helps protect your internet traffic by directing it through a third-party server. This is how it hides your IP address and keeps your online activity hidden from your internet provider. Not all VPNs work the same. Some VPNs protect your browser only, while other VPNs protect all your internet traffic, including browsing, apps, and background processes. There is a lot of VPN providers, and they vary widely in their security practices. Make sure you pick a trusted company. A good VPN is open about the level of encryption they offer, the security features they provide, and shares their reviews. It's also good to pick a VPN that's not based in Five Eyes country. These are countries in which companies are compelled to share user data with government agencies. Your VPN is not a magic shield, however. It won't protect you from malware, phishing, or bad security habits. Another tool to install is a trusted antivirus software. This software is a protective layer between your device and malware, ransomware, and other cyber threats. It scans files and programs for malicious code, it blocks suspicious activity, and prevents the spread of malware. You don't always need a third-party antivirus service. It's good to check what built-in service your device has and how successful it is. Depending on this, you can choose to add an extra layer, maybe a free antivirus solution that offers basic protection. But for real-time monitoring, phishing protection, and advanced threat detection, you'll need a paid antivirus. How to secure your web browser? A good start is to use a privacy-focused browser like Firefox or Brave. In your browser settings, there are some settings you can enable, like HTTPS-only mode or other safe browsing settings. This depends on your browser, so check online which settings are recommended for your browser. Besides this, you can install trusted extensions such as uBlock Origin and Privacy Badger to block ads and trackers for your browser. And you can regularly clear your cookies and site data to prevent sites tracking your online activity. Whether it is for your VPN, browser, phone, ad blocker, antivirus software, keeping your programs updated is key to patching up security vulnerabilities. Check this regularly and make it easy for yourself. Enable automatic updating whenever this is possible. Depending on your security model, you might consider delaying automatic updates by a week or two to help avoid unexpected side effects of the updates. Even with all of these apps, settings, and safety precautions, you still need to be aware. You're always at risk of a phishing attack that can trick you into revealing passwords, financial data, or other sensitive information. We have some guidelines on how to stay safe. Always think before you click. Be careful opening links from unexpected emails, messages, or online pop-ups. Check who sent you the URL and verify if it's their real email address. And there's some red flags you can look out for. An email with a subject title that demands immediate action or something that's too good to be true. You can also look for spelling mistakes. And lastly, no real company would ask for sensitive info via email. To verify a link, hover with your cursor over a link before clicking and check if the URL matches the official website. With phishing, it becomes clear that awareness is the most important part of digital safety. And that's it. Or is it? Digital safety is not a topic you can just wrap up like that. Both the threats and the technological tools to protect yourself develop very quickly and vary for everyone. We hope to have given you a good overview of what things to consider. If you have any questions or want to learn more, please check our Discord server. In the InfoSec channel, there is an ongoing discussion about digital safety and IT. Here you'll find many more tips and specific programs and tools that can help you to up your security measures. You can find all of these links in the description. We're going to be making more of these videos in the future. Comment below what tech topic you would like to see us cover next. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with our investigations and guides.